Yo, guys, welcome back to the Famous Chili Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. Guys, we're just coming off the NFL draft. So what better timing to have our own draft here on the Famous Chili Podcast? We're going to start it off with the DUOS draft. All right, this draft is officially open. With the number one pick in the DUOS draft, I'm going to take Dr. Dre and Eminem. What a classic duo in music, man. Nothing beats that first half of Eminem's catalog, and that's all thanks to Dr. Dre's production right there, man. I'm taking them number one.
Wow, with the whole 10 minutes on the clock, Ari took no hesitation to take Dr. Dre and Eminem.
No hesitation.
Wow.
Wait, what's the order?
All right, yeah. So we're going to go me, then Rishi, then Nishk, then Prem, and we're doing a snakes draft. We're each going to get 3 picks. And we'll go from there, man. All right. So, Rishi, you're on the clock.
All right. So, there's always the classic duos, right? But there's nothing better. And hear me out. There's nothing better than Benny the Butcher and J. Cole. Top duo. I know you guys won't like it, but I know Ari appreciates the hell out of this.
You know what?
A sleeper dark horse.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that pick right there. But I will say they're not much of a duo. They only have one track together. I thought you were going to pull out, when I heard Benny, I thought you were about to pull out Benny and Conway. Now that would have been a crazy duo, you know? No.
The one song carries it all, man.
The one song, bro. Matter. Johnny P's Caddy, man. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, man. Crazy.
This is the Russell Westbrook of this draft, bro. I'm telling you. He's that all-star player you need.
I don't think anyone's expecting these two off the board this early, man. All right, Nishk, you're on the clock.
Underestimated duo. Going into this, we have 2 duos, both from music. But I'm going to take a different route. I'm going to take Cars, Lightning and Mater.
Ooh, that's a good
I didn't even have that on my list.
I didn't have that on my ladder.
How did that slip under the radar like
if
that?
If Lightning McQueen is on the back of my computer, I'm never forgetting him.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great one.
That is a great pick. A steal at 3.
If you think that's a steal, what I'm about to say is even more of a steal, okay? Ash Ketchum and
fuck
Pikachu.
Off. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. You don't even like Pokemon.
And Ari, guess what? That's part of today's gonna be a 3-parter where I'm gonna be revenging you for all the time that you fucked me over in every single game we played.
Can I say something?
So this is part 1, okay? Get comfortable because we're getting there.
On his birthday too, man. Are you serious?
On Ari's birthday.
But I thought no one's gonna take him, so I'll save it.
And guess what? My ass took him. All right. And guess what?
Can I say something?
Guess what?
That would have been a great pick if it was on Ari's team, but you being the manager of this team, I just don't know if it'll work well. I don't know if that duo will work well on your team.
Exactly.
We might not have the chemistry, but I know their capabilities and I know their power.
No green links. Links.
Honestly,
FIFA
worst team to pick Ash and Pikachu.
Hey man,
in my opinion.
I'm gonna utilize it well. Anyway,
second, and since we're going Snake, Prem gets his second pick here.
All right, round 2 is where the good super.
Round two.
So Prem, your second pick.
I'm open to trading this pick. Who wants to?
No, there's no trades. It's a draft. Straight draft.
Who are you taking with the second?
Okay.
I'll offer you a 4th round contender next year and a 4th round contender the year after that.
Wait, real quick before we continue. Remember we had that dynasty draft where Gaurav traded all of his he traded all of his current picks for future picks and we never did it again. And that was the funniest thing I've ever done.
I dominated that dynasty the first year.
I know. That was crazy.
I got so
the only year.
Yeah.
We should continue to do dynasty, bro. I always wanted to do dynasty. I have no one to do dynasty with. Bro,
Dynasty's fun, yeah.
But no, listen. Now that we're doing in-person drafts, and by the way, we do crazy good in-person drafts. Everyone dresses up. We do a nice auction draft. I'm saying that if we do this and we make a dynasty league, it'll just be so much better. Yeah. 10 times the stakes are gonna be so much higher.
Also, get excited, man. This summer we'll have some things beyond the podcast coming, man. We got some important things coming, in-person stuff,
All right, going back to this draft.
All right, back to draft.
I'm gonna take it a different route. I'm gonna take it sports with duos. Okay. And
okay.
If it's not what I was thinking, then you suck.
I was thinking, I'm like, is it MJ and Pippen? But no, because They might have had a marginally better on-court relationship, but Shaq and Kobe had a way better on-court relationship.
I knew it.
That was going to be my second pick.
Three-peated.
Oh, wow.
And
Great
changed
second
the game
pick.
forever.
Great second pick.
I guarantee you, Pippen would not come to MJ's funeral, but Shaq did, spoke, cried, left all of us in tears, and is not taken care of, but is stood by Vanessa Bryant and the rest of the family side through the tragedy. Through the tragedy.
Good pick.
What a
And
duo,
this
man.
bond is
What a
unbreakable.
solid second round pick. A solid second
Solid.
round pick.
Prem,
the
Prem's
chemistry
two
is
picks here are
unmatched.
very strong. Very strong
Told
picks
you.
right here, man.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's my
Goes to
turn.
Nishk.
I guess it's my turn. So again, I'm hitting a new category. I'm taking a different
Okay.
route. I'm gonna hit some food, some salt and pepper.
Ooh.
But that's low-key fire.
Hear me out.
It
Hear me
is,
out.
but it's kind of
old
basic
duo.
seasoning,
Kinda-
you know,
kinda is
man.
basic.
Kind of
Hear me out,
basic.
hear
It's
me
okay,
out,
bro.
though. Hear me
They
out,
stick to
though.
the fundamentals. They're a
They-
good
they-
duo, man.
That
They
is
keep-
true.
They keep it ground level. They get their shots in. They make it work.
I
It
respect
works.
that. I respect
Were you
that.
trying to integrate a basketball analogy in there somewhere?
What?
I mean, this is a draft, bro. Like we can
Yeah,
do
right.
any sport.
All right, whatever, bro.
Doesn't have to be.
All right. Rishi goes to you. Second
All right.
pick.
Listen, my first round, I took two explosive players. You know, I took a big risk in my first round, but you know, I'm going to keep that risk going in my second round. And this is the dark horse pick of the draft, dark horse alert. All right. With this in the second round, with the, sixth
Third.
pick in this draft,
Okay, yeah.
Seventh.
right? I'm going to take Jim and Pam from The Office.
Oh.
That's a good
PB
one.
and J. Pam
PB and
B
J.
Jim.
Wow.
What a waste.
Wow. That was a good
Except
one.
it's
That
not
is-
a
that is
waste.
a
That was a
great
great
pick.
pick.
That was a
Great
good
pick.
pick.
Yeah, a little sleeper
Great
pick.
Great pick. Oh, that's tough,
All right,
man.
all right.
All right, all right.
All right.
Since Prem had to do me dirty, he doesn't even like Pokemon, and he took my Ash and Pikachu from me, man.
Uh-oh, what's up?
I'm gonna stick with Nintendo, man.
Oh.
They just sold $1 billion in the box office.
No.
Mario and Luigi with my second pick.
Solid
That was my
pick.
next
Solid
one.
pick. I think
That
those
was
are your
good.
two superstars right there. Those are
Yeah,
your
Come
that's-
at
that's
me,
the
man.
one that's gonna
We're
come
gonna
at
make
you
a
hard.
full-on production.
top
here,
of the
man.
third round too.
That's a
All right.
steal. That's probably the
And
steal of the
with
draft right now.
Snake, I gotta come back around here now, man.
Pause.
I'm gonna take. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna stick animated. I'm gonna take Tom and Jerry.
Wow.
Good
about
pick.
that pick.
I'm
I
gonna
honestly
take
don't
Tom
know
and
about
Jerry.
that.
Hear me out, hear me out.
We're,
I
we're,
don't
we're
think-
getting a
I don't
full
think that
movie
chemistry
going
is
here,
there, to
man.
be
No, I'm
honest.
getting a full movie here, man. You got
I don't think
Mario
the
and
chemistry is
Luigi
there.
pairing up with Tom and Jerry, and who's doing the production on the movie? You got Eminem and Dr. Dre on the soundtrack.
I don't
All right,
know.
but you gotta
I
take,
like
you
those
gotta
first
listen here.
two.
Yeah,
I like those
listen.
first two, but
Exactly, but you got to think about it, right? Tom and Jerry, their chemistry is just like not there, you know? Like they're always bickering. Though they are both star players, they're both agile, they're both quick, they're both able to adapt to their new surroundings. They're all both also pretty dumb. They don't have that field vision, you know what I'm saying? Like they're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
hit
be
you
able
with
to
the
get
counter
that
though.
job.
Kobe and Shaq butted heads all the time. That doesn't mean they don't love each other, you know. Tom and Jerry,
but
they were
no,
always
but you
in it
don't know.
together. When no. When Tom was at his lowest, who was always there for him, man? When the girl cat didn't want him, Jerry was always there for him, man.
But
Jerry's
you don't
always
know,
there.
You don't
Always
you
by
don't
his
know. You don't know that Tom and Jerry love each other outside because they're fucking cartoons. End of story. Next team. Next person.
the hostility on his birthday is crazy.
Ari, I don't care it's your birthday. I hope you know that. I don't care.
It's
I
Rishi's-
don't care.
it's Rishi's third-
Goes to you with the
That
third
was
pick,
so uncalled for.
third round.
Go Rishi.
Rishi,
All
close
right,
out your
all right,
team. What
all
are you
right.
taking?
All right, listen. You guys know I already took my explosive. I took my dark horse players. So I'm gonna keep a buck with you. I still need to bring the smarts. I need to bring the instincts. I need to bring the fundamentalistic players. I need to bring the two goats into this conversation. I'm gonna take Brady and Belichick in the third round.
Ooh. I respect that. That is a good pick. That is a good pick.
That's such a homer pick.
Although I
bro.
will say
Yeah.
that's the only duo here that isn't still together. You know, I'm just saying.
They were together for
Exactly.
24 years, man. It's how this industry is, man. They won 6
Yeah.
Super Bowls together. They've been to 13 AFC championships. They dominated the league for over 20 years. You've never seen a team do
That's
that. Like,
true. You know
the
what?
New
That's a
England
good point, man. They
Patriots.
say in school, don't always choose your friends for the group project, man. You choose who you win with. That's what Brady
Exactly.
does with Belichick, man. That's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Except me and Ori won hella in Estevez's
Yeah,
class,
yeah.
so we won hella in that class.
All right, Nishk.
Hear me
Up to
out.
you.
Hear me out. I'm gonna pick the widest height gap between any duo alive:
Uh-oh.
Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Oh,
That was good. That
is
good.
a fire pick. Ooh,
That's
I
good.
like that one.
Every
That's good.
comedy movie, Kevin Hart, The Rock, crazy duo. They hit everything they make. Crazy.
No, that is an amazing pick. An amazing pick.
That's
Thank you.
where your chemistry is coming from. That's
Yeah.
your team chemistry.
That
Right
is
there.
a
Yeah.
huge
That is-
pick.
that
That
is.
is a
Duo's
big
gonna get your
sleeper.
team
That's a
highest.
sleeper.
The
I
funny
didn't even have that on my
banter.
list.
Actually, no. Sorry, continue.
The banter inside the cinema, outside the cinema, in interviews, wherever they go.
Yeah.
That's true.
Consistency.
That was actually really
Consistency.
good. I actually like that pick. Speaking of chemistry, though. Speaking of chemistry, everyone knows these two duos. Okay, out of all of them, okay, out of all the duos we've selected so far, this is the one that everyone knows. Has a little bit of romance. Okay, has a little bit of spice and has a little bit of chemistry. Rishi, can you guess it?
It's Romeo and Juliet, isn't it?
Romeo
Yeah,
and
it's Romeo
Juliet.
and
What a
Juliet.
Oh,
pick.
no.
Romeo and
What a
Juliet.
pick.
Basic pick.
Interesting
bro. Basic
pick.
pick.
Bro,
Nah.
they've
I'll say it.
dude, they've dominated like literature, okay? And
Name the families they're from.
Name the two.
Um,
Name the two families.
dude, I know this. I actually know
Syllable,
this, bro.
syllable for syllable. Right now, Prum. Let's go.
Bro, it's like Capulets
That's one.
and Magadoos or some shit,
Nah,
right?
nah.
What is it?
Ooh, he was a few syllables off.
You're
What was
close.
it?
You're
So
close. You're close.
So
Montagues.
Maccabees?
close.
Montagues.
It's Montagues.
Montagues.
You were close though. You were close. You were close.
Close.
Okay,
Close.
but anyway, so I'm building a well-rounded team, right? And then, like Ari said, this is the fourth round, last round, first pick of the draft. I'm gonna end that well-roundedness with some cherry on
No, no,
top.
No, you're
What?
done. That was
You're
your
done.
third.
That's it. 3 picks, bro. 3 picks.
Bro, that was your third.
Oh, I thought you were doing 4.
no, we
Nah,
said
we
three,
did
man.
three.
Oh, we're doing 3. All right,
Come on,
bet.
man.
Then I'm done.
Come
I
on,
guess.
Oh, okay. So
All right.
who do we think came out on top?
Okay, let's go over them all in
Yeah,
order.
yeah, yeah. Go
Let's
in
start
order.
with, let's start with Ari.
So for me, I took with the first pick, I took Dr. Dre and Eminem. Second pick, I took Mario and Luigi. Third pick, Tom and Jerry. Then
That's a
Rishi,
pretty good
what was your
list.
3?
All right. My first pick, I took Benny and J. Cole. With my second pick, I took Jim and Pam. And with my third pick, I took Brady and Belichick.
Valid. For my first pick, we had Lightning, McQueen, and Mater. Second pick, we had that Salt and Pepper. And then third pick, we had that Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Nish, I think if you didn't do salt and pepper, you
I
did something
think
else,
Salt
you
and
would have
Pepper's gonna
won.
hold you back, man.
Yeah, I think you would have won.
I mean, I don't know.
Alright,
I think we all have a weak contender. Ari's got
Yeah.
that. Ari's
Mine-
got
I
that
think we-
commentary too.
But
I'm
my
I'm
weak
surprised
contender
nobody
is the
drafted
strongest.
bread and butter, though.
Oh, bread and butter would have been good.
Because
Bread
my
and
other
butter,
one,
cookies and milk.
if I knew,
Cookies and
not that I
milk,
didn't know,
yeah.
this is not an excuse, but like my fourth round first pick would have been Batman and Robin.
Oh, I was going to do that.
Yeah, I
You know
had
what
that on
do
my list.
instead?
I had that on my
That was
list.
I had it on my list. One of my
But-
picks, if I hadn't gone with Salt and Pepper, would have been. I think that
Yeah.
one would have honestly been better.
Yeah,
Phineas
yeah.
You know what? I
Pepper.
think Batman and Robin would have really fit my team well. You know, we already have
Yeah.
like a little crime fighting duo, and then Eminem also dressed up as Robin for one of his most iconic music videos. You know,
Oh, whoa, that would have won.
Yeah.
But
I would've won.
okay, for me,
Honestly-
I had
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. I
All
had-
the first round pick.
I had
Amazing
Shaq
pick.
and Kobe,
great.
and then
Beautiful
Romeo
second
and
round pick.
Juliet, which was
I think
kinda
Romeo and Juliet held you
Questionable.
back, and I think the
Questionable.
fact that I think knowing that you don't understand the Ash,
Bro,
and
I
Pikachu
literally
line,
studied.
that holds you
Wow,
back. Man.
no way that holds you, dude. You have to look at
I
it
think
objectively.
Nish wins
You have to
this.
look at it objectively.
I think Nish
Salt
wins
and
this.
pepper. Alright,
Because his other two are
Objectively, I
very
don't know.
strong.
Other
His
two
other
might
two
be
are
good.
very strong. Everyone has one that holds them back. I think Rishi would have been good if not for Benny and J. Cole, just because they're not much
Yeah.
of a duo. They have one song, which is by obviously an amazing song,
Great song.
but it's just one song. They aren't a duo per se.
I'm going to
Yeah.
put it like this. I'm gonna put it like
If
this.
you said
I kinda-
Conway and Benny, maybe.
Only
you know?
reason I said Benny and J. Cole was for that one song. It's kind of just
Yeah.
for like the
or
it's
even
just-
Benny and Uncle Al in there, man.
yeah.
Little
Me
Alchemist
and
in
Ari,
there.
yeah. Me and Ari always be singing this one song. So like, I might as well bring it out for my
Yeah,
first pick. If I were
Nah, I respect that
to
pick.
seriously get my first pick, my serious first pick would be Bread and Butter, that ultimate duo. But since the draft is over, I do want to grab an undrafted free agent off the board real quick. And I really feel like a lot of people forgot about this, but I really feel like they'd be a good addition to my team. And that's the desk and the chair, the unmatched duo, bro. I'm telling you, they are inseparable. They're big. They are strong.
They quite literally.
You want to see me separate them?
They are quite literally.
Show 'em.
You want to see me separate them?
They're gonna hold the
That's
offensive
so
line for me. I'm
funny.
telling you,
Oh
they're
my
gonna hold the line
God.
for me. They're gonna hold the line for me.
Bro, that line's about to be broke, bro. That line's broke. That line's
I'm
broke.
telling you, man.
Hey.
You put your dinky ass Tom and Jerry defensive lineman against my O line desk and chair.
Oh, you're
guys
calling
aren't
Jerry
getting it.
Dinky? Watch what he does, man.
Damn.
All
I
right,
just want to say, I think one other pick that should have been drafted, trained by Bauji himself, Phineas and Ferb would have been a great
Yep.
pick.
Yep.
Oh,
I had them on my list.
yeah.
Had them
I
on my
had
list.
him. I should have taken them over Salt and Pepper in
Great.
retrospect.
Yeah, you would have
but-
won. You would have won.
But hey, it is what it is. We keep moving. I don't know. I think we all had pretty good. I think it was
I think
pretty
we had
even
a
that
good
time.
list, yeah.
We all
Who do
had
you guys
one
think?
that
Who do you
was-
guys think win that draft? I say
don't know.
Nishk.
I don't
I
know,
think it's
actually.
close, but I'd give it to Nishk.
I think Rishi's second pick was really good. That was an underrated one.
I think Ari's
Jimmy,
overall, but I don't know.
I don't know actually. I'm torn between like.
I will say my week one is not really that weak. Also, it's
I know.
Tom and
That's what I'm
Jerry,
torn.
man.
I'm
But
torn
here's the
between
thing, here's the
Ari and
thing.
Nishk right now.
Here's the thing about Tom and Jerry. Like, as much as I do love that duo, and I think that you might still be the winner, even despite the fact that that's the duo, Tom and Jerry are known to be enemies. As much as they're friends,
Yeah,
and
that's
at the
true.
end game, in the end game, they might be friends. When it comes down to both their lives, they need each other. Sure,
That's
but on
true.
the day to day,
But
on the game to game basis, I don't know if they're playing well together. That's the only
They-
issue I have with them.
they do say keep your friends close, but keep your
Your
enemies
enemies
closer.
Yeah,
So
good point.
you know what? Honestly,
Damn.
that actually is
That's
gonna
what-
be my
that was a
decision.
bar.
I think I'd put Ari at the winner, bro.
Ari might have to take that
Ari.
route.
I think I give
All right,
Ari
I have
the
to take
A
it.
plus draft rating. Who knows how the offseason will go? Who knows how his team will adapt? But we'll just have to see in the regular season.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Let's switch it to let's switch it to a different sport now,
Yeah,
guys.
man. All
To
right,
another
now,
draft.
New draft coming up. We got the phone app draft. All right, now this time we're gonna go in reverse order, starting with Prem. Who you taking with the number one pick?
All right.
This
This
is
one's
a clear
tough.
number one, bro. This is a clear number one.
Wait, really? Oh,
Nah,
really?
just let him. Hey, let him go. Let him go. Don't say
Okay.
anything. Let him go.
I'm gonna say Gmail.
I'm gonna get in your head.
Gmail.
What a
Gmail.
pick. Wow. Wow.
Wild
he-
pick.
Bro, do you know
Wow.
how much activity goes
I
on
think that is a
Gmail?
very bad pick, just because there's so
Terrible
many
pick.
alternatives to the exact same thing.
Let me
Bro,
say
You
one
can,
okay,
you
thing.
can
fine,
have
the
there's
mail
already there's a
the
mail app.
any of the
There's
any
a
of the
Gmail
mail
app.
apps, any of the mail
No,
apps.
you can't do that. You can't do that.
No,
It's
you
a
pick
singular
Gmail.
app.
You
Singular
picked
app.
the
You said
app
Gmail.
Gmail. If you
Said
search up
Gmail.
Gmail in the App Store, the first pick is the Gmail
I will say
app.
that
That's
is the
it.
best of the mail apps. But if it
I
went
agree.
away, I wouldn't think, what am I going to do?
Outlook serves a good fighting chance against Gmail.
Outlook.
Outlook.
I use
Regular mail?
Outlook on a daily basis,
Yeah.
actually.
There's a lot of
that
there's
makes
a lot of
sense.
mail apps,
But you can't really say like
Yeah.
Instagram or like Facebook or any of that shit, because then you could do it on your phone or website.
I think Instagram's a star.
That's-
No, wait,
we're not
hey,
talking-
hey,
we're not
hey.
talking about whether you can do it on a different device. I'm saying that is
within
literally
different
replaceable,
apps.
exact
I see
copy
what you're
of the
saying.
same app.
Okay, makes sense.
Exactly.
Instagram
All right.
is somewhat different from Facebook, somewhat different from Instagram, somewhat different from Snapchat. They're all somewhat different.
I see.
So
I think that's a
Rishi led
sneaky
this up.
start, man.
Rishi,
No,
yeah,
it's,
this is-
it's a Nishk now, man.
yeah. Rishi led this up, but there's one clear defined first pick draft here,
Easily.
and it's Safari. Easily.
I don't know.
That
about
is not what
one.
I was
Dude,
thinking.
Wait,
Hear
okay,
me
no,
out.
no,
Hold
that's
on.
worse. That's so bad considering we just said it could be replaceable.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me
Yeah.
out. No,
Yeah,
hear me
it's
out.
the
And it's
same
not
type
even
of thing.
available on all phones. I don't
Hear me
Exactly.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
It's the best
Safari.
app,
Guess what you
not
can do on
iPhone.
Safari? Guess what you can do on Safari? Go on Instagram. Guess what you can do on Safari? Go on Netflix. Guess what you can do on Safari? Go to your Gmail.
valid.
But only iPhones have Safari, bro.
Only iPhones,
Safari's
though. You just-
limited.
Yeah.
you just limited
Safari has a
Exactly.
limited
Uses
capability,
it.
bro.
Do any of you have an Android right now? Do you care
I
about
did.
the apps that exist on an Android?
I do.
How many years
actually, I
ago?
do.
How many years ago?
Literally like 2 weeks ago.
Actually, a lot of the world still uses Samsung.
Most,
Yeah.
most,
US
of
is
the
most of
mainly
the world.
iPhone.
It's just America uses.
No,
Yeah.
well, you
iPhones.
want to know by like 2040, it's expected that 80% of people will be on
Hey, bro,
iPhones.
how do you know-
2023, bro.
No, also, how do you know we're all living until 2040? Embrace the day while you have it, bro.
That's what I'm
okay?
saying. The president is a
Motivational
gift.
quote.
Present is the gift, bro.
Anyways, guys, I've seen 2 duds of draft picks, and I'm just gonna come in and take the
I think
surefire
Rishi's
number
gonna
one.
have mine.
I'm gonna take Messages with my pick. Messages is.
Oh,
the
you guys are really
surefire
not
target.
playing this right, man. You guys, I
Bro,
thought
what?
he was gonna come with what I'm getting next, man.
What?
Messages,
you getting, Ari?
Messages is only on iPhone, bro.
Again, only on iPhone. iMessage.
doesn't
Bro, you're
matter,
making
though.
the same mistakes.
You
as
made the
the
same
other-
mistake as Nish. Great,
Wait,
man.
what?
iMessages it's a very good pick. Very good pick.
I didn't
I'm
say
just saying,
iMessage. I said a Messages app.
You can't do that. You have to pick.
You can't
one
do
app.
that.
What do you mean you
Listen,
can't do that?
Otherwise, I'll
bro,
just say
what?
game. Like,
Or I would have said mail app.
Yeah.
Mail app. Like you can't do that.
Well, the
You
mail
have
app
to-
is its own app also. The mail app is
Yeah.
Bro, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Though. Like,
Yeah.
you can't.
Oh, damn
so
it!
you
dude.
took
I
iMessage,
actually-
man. You
you
took
took
iMessage.
iMessage.
All right, then,
You took
I know what you're
iMessage.
taking then, Ari. I guess because that's gonna be my actual first round pick. Then
What was it?
I know what it's
Ari,
gonna be.
Ari, go.
All right. Now,
Can I guess it? Can I
go
guess
ahead,
it?
guess it.
Is it camera?
It isn't camera.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Wow.
This again, it does limit myself. It is available on only half of the Android Apple devices, but it's the most important. I'm taking the App Store.
yeah. That was my.
I'm
second
taking the
round.
App Store with my first pick, man.
That's a good.
I'm taking the App Store. I don't even need to explain that one, man. I'm taking the
Yeah.
App Store number one.
I think he's
Okay.
versatile.
I think that's
but
a
I think-
steal at number 4 right there, man.
Yeah. Okay. What's your next one?
Second one. You know what? I'm gonna take probably the most groundbreaking game in our time. You know, the
Subway
game that brought communities
Templeton?
together in a way that no other game did.
I know
The
it
game
of
is.
Clans.
that encouraged fat people to get outside.
Let's
I'm
go.
taking Pokemon Go.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Name a game that had as much of a ripple into the real world as Pokemon Go.
Nah,
It
I
was
like
a
that
wild-
guy.
I'll wait.
Dude, he had
I'll
a good.
wait.
They had a good rookie season in college, but after
Facts,
that, you know,
yeah,
they
they-
kind
That
they
is
of
not
fell
true at
down,
all.
bro.
That is not true.
They
Ari,
at
kinda
all.
you're one.
fell
You're one of
Rookie
the.
season. Rookie
Ari,
season was
Ari,
their
Ari.
build-up, man.
I think they
Their
had it
servers were
overhyped.
down. They
I think
improved
they were
in the offseason,
overhyped.
came back stronger
think-
than ever.
I think you just picked up the Will Levis of this
No,
draft. I'm
No,
gonna be completely
Rishi.
honest.
This is what happened. Pokemon Go got to a second contract, and then they decided to just stink up the joint. That's what happened.
Yeah.
They
Hey,
just-
that's
is
what
like what
people
happened.
think.
Wow.
That's what people think.
I
'cause you don't
cannot
know
believe
Pokemon.
you made fun of my picks at all. I cannot.
Can I-
believe
Yeah,
you made
I
fun of my
honestly
picks.
can't either.
You guys
bro.
Can
don't
I just
understand.
say?
You didn't see the impact it has firsthand, man.
Can
You
I just
go-
say?
You go to an
I'm about to
area,
take a steal in the second round right now.
you go in any college campus, you'll find someone playing. Look at that. Right there.
Bro, it's half of the people on this podcast play Pokemon Go. Only half.
Imagine.
Half.
Is this the whole world?
Half.
Is this
It's
the
not
whole
even
world?
majority.
the whole
I
world?
guarantee you.
This is not a random
final
sample,
logistic.
you know?
It's less
No,
than half.
no. Rishi, think about it like this: out of the 10 people who play Pokemon Go, 2 of them are on this podcast. That's a
Exactly.
great. That's
Oh,
awesome.
you don't
right?
want to pull up the
That's
numbers,
awesome.
man.
That's
If you wanna pull up
crazy.
the
You'll be in it for a
numbers.
rude awakening. You see the
Yeah.
Pokemon Go numbers, man.
I mean, I had Ash Ketchum as my duo, so I'm chilling. But
Listen. In my pick of the draft, I think everyone's been taking a wrong direction, but I think I'm gonna take the LeBron James of this draft. All right, this guy out of high school has been just there. He's been the people that everyone's looking at. He's been the people that is the app that everybody uses. With no doubt, everyone has this on their
I
phone.
think I know what you're
Everybody
saying.
uses. This is the camera app, guys.
Yep.
Like, come on.
Okay.
Very
This is a
solid.
good
pick.
one.
that's good.
Very solid.
I like that.
Solid pick of the draft.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the best one so far.
Definitely.
I don't know if it's the best one so far. I will
think App
say.
Store still edges it out.
I
Because
I don't
know, guys.
No, because camera, you could use.
Dude,
or whatever. Nish.
Everybody uses cameras.
Well,
That's true.
here's the thing. Cameras replaceable. You can have an external camera. I can carry around my tiny Sony camera, 12 megapixels, but 12
Bro,
megapixels.
at
by
that
the way,
point, you can replace.
matches the
anything,
phone.
bro.
Wait, hear me
Okay,
out.
wait, but then why do you want to carry both of them then? Because then
Hear
here's
me
the thing.
out. Hear me out. If I'm limited to my 3 apps, I would not be picking my camera app as my app. If I'm being
Go,
honest.
Nish. Go.
I'm limited.
Go. What's your pick?
However,
How else do you save all your memories in one place?
However, I will say, you need the internet. You need to change the brightness on your phone. You need all of these things. That's why the settings app is an important app to have on your phone. You can't go on Wi-Fi unless you have the settings app. You can't connect to Wi-Fi.
I respect that.
But that's a good. That's a good.
I
pick.
respect that pick, actually.
It's a good
Yeah.
6-man. It's a good 6-man, you know.
You need.
You're talking about 6 men, bro. I'm gonna.
He's about to pick
Oh.
the 8th man
Oh.
right now. Left bench right
Why did
now.
I say it like that? Why did I say it like that?
I'll show you 6-man, man. Like, is that like- what
Hey,
is-
wait. You're talking about the 6th man, bro. I'm about to pull you a bona fide all-star perennial all-star player right here. The phone app.
I respect that. I
The
respect
call
that.
app.
I respect
No.
that.
Call app.
Slightly
Everyone has
overrated.
it.
I will say slightly overrated because other apps already have built-in call functions. Again,
Yeah.
you could have a real phone. If I have to get rid of the phone app, I would just get another phone.
I think it works
I
in
see where you're
certain
going. I
systems.
see where
I
you're
think it
going.
works in certain
It's
systems.
way more
yeah.
respectable than Gmail. So that's
Definitely.
That's fair, that's
baby
fair.
steps. Okay, baby steps.
You
Okay.
are coming back slightly.
Yeah.
And now
Final
you wrap it up
first
with your
round.
third pick.
Yeah.
First pick of the last round. Okay. Let's see. What app can I use?
Bro did not come prepared with
Damn,
apps.
someone did not come
I did
prepared.
not, dude. I did not come prepared for any of this. Bro.
Failure
I
to
was too
prepare is
busy.
preparing to fail, man.
Say that again. Oh shit, that's a bar. That's crazy. All right. I still got 10 minutes on. I got 8 minutes on the clock.
No,
you got time for this, man.
You got 10
you
seconds
got
on the
8
clock.
seconds on the clock.
No, chill. Like 15 seconds. Give me 15
No,
seconds.
man. You didn't come prepared, man.
I did. I just all the picks. got
Open your
taken.
phone and pick the first app you see when you open it.
I'm using my phone right now, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Ooh, I could use my Mac though. Let's see. Oh, perfect. This is another app that's used on every phone, regardless of if it's Android or Apple. It's all inclusive, and it's something that will leave you with lasting memories for the rest of your life. It's called the Photo app. Okay? You need that. Okay? The only replaceable thing for that is a scrapbook, essentially. Okay?
I
Great pick.
I disagree
Great
though.
pick.
Hear me
Great
out. Hear me out. Say I
Under
have the
duress,
camera.
too. The
say I
clock,
have
the clock running down. I chose Photos app right there.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
Why?
Here, if you have the camera app on your phone, as Rishi stated earlier, there's a little button in the bottom left corner which takes you to a list of all of your photos.
That's the Photo app.
No.
it isn't.
No, it's on the camera. That's a good
In the
Well,
point.
it
camera
may
app.
be a little more tedious, but you can still see all of them.
I can still go through and see every single photo by going like this on my camera app. So I personally believe the Photo app was a bad pick, but it's up to you guys to decide at the end of this draft. However, after going for Safari, after going for settings, I think the third and final pick that needs to happen is the FaceTime app. Replaces the phone app because you can FaceTime and audio call on it. So it takes both of those jobs, puts them into one, and allows you to use the third and last function I think you need on this phone. Settings, Safari, FaceTime, it's all you need. For being real, everything else can be accessed through those three.
Damn, he's a Howie Roseman of this draft right here. Goddamn.
All right, Rishi, close out your team, man. Who you taking?
All right. I feel like this has been up and coming star player in his last couple of years. I'm gonna take TikTok. I think he's had a couple of problems.
That was gonna be mine.
But
Gonna be mine.
I think he's a surefire versatile player of this draft. So I think it's a pretty solid pick.
Strong.
Okay, you did steal my pick there, man. And you know what? I think I got a very well-rounded team right here. I got probably the best pick of the draft. I'll just say in App Store, the most versatile player here. I got a game, so I'm covering some boundaries there. Probably one of the best mobile games of all time. I need some communication. So since TikTok's taken, I'm going to go for Instagram. Instagram does what every good business does, and that is steal from your competitors. Anything that comes up, Instagram will have it within the next few months. You can access reels or short form content on Instagram. You can get stories from Snapchat on Instagram. You get posts from Facebook on Instagram. Now, I hate Instagram, but I can't deny its appeal, man. I'm going to take that to close out this draft.
And guys, real
Oh,
quick,
that's solid,
we're
man.
not sponsored by TikTok or Instagram, but
We're not sponsored by any app.
but we do. No. But my point is, we do use those platforms.
Yeah,
But that
do
that
follow
has
us.
nothing to
Do
do.
follow us at Famous Chili Pod, man. At Famous Chili Pod.
That doesn't influence our
Our picks. No, it does not.
our
No.
objectivity.
course.
Yeah.
Well, let's recap the draft again. Prem, what were your 3 picks?
My 3 picks were Gmail,
Replaceable.
Photos,
Replaceable.
I think Prem's
Replaceable.
last. I think Prem's
I think
last.
mine was
No
pretty
question.
ass.
I just
You
wanna say
started off very bad. You started
every
off very
yeah, I
bad.
just
every
started off
one of
bad.
those 3 can be replaced. All 3 of them can be replaced.
Okay, no,
Right.
not Photos.
By the
photo-
camera app.
You can, but
phone
like,
something,
yeah.
whatever.
It's debatable. Nish,
All right. I think I have a stellar stack of
I think I
apps
won
here.
this draft.
I disagree. Safari,
I think Nish
Safari to hit YouTube, Netflix, Instagram, TikTok, all of them.
But it's still it's the same argument, right? It's
What?
only available on Apple iPhones.
Still,
And the
it
same thing.
covers
Listen. The same way you void my pick, I void your pick with the same argument. It's
Which
only
pick did I
available
void?
on iPhone.
Which
You
pick?
said that my messages pick makes no sense.
That wasn't
because
me. That
once
was
again,
Ari. That was
It's
Ari.
an only iPhone thing.
No.
Regardless,
The iPhone thing's not even the biggest problem. It's that there's so many other apps that do the same thing. And again, same with
Exactly.
Safari. You do have Google, but I will say Safari is a better pick than iMessage, just because
I think
you can
people use
access,
iMessage
you can
more than
access all
A
the other
wider
apps
range. Yes.
from that one app, similar to Apple Store. You know, you wouldn't be able to have any of these apps without the App Store.
Okay, fine. I was actually gonna take Safari before messages, anyways. I agree, but I still think the rest of my picks are still surefire winners. I don't think I lost this draft. Camera is one of the most used apps
Wait. Nish,
everywhere.
did you close out yours?
I have not closed out mine.
Yeah.
Let me finish up real quick.
Let him finish his first.
Safari to access
Nobody needs to hear this.
Safari to access everything you need to. Settings to get onto the Wi-Fi to access everything you need to. And then finally FaceTime to talk to all your friends and call them and FaceTime them.
I think FaceTime was the one that destroyed your draft, man. I don't think
I
it
don't
was
know
the
about that.
I think
surefire winner
FaceTime
of
was a
that.
no. I think
I
FaceTime
don't know
was a
about
no.
that.
I still think. Listen, like I said before, I took messages and then I took camera and then I took TikTok. 3 of the most used apps in the current era of the
Nish,
iPhone.
one thing I'd
Android,
say is
etc.
not everyone wants to call and FaceTime all the time. Maybe people
Exactly.
want to text.
People text more than they call now, and you have to understand that. I will text you before I call you if I need something, even if it's important. I'll be like, "Yo," or if I need to call you, I'll be like, "Yo, can I call you right now?" Because I'll text you before I call.
Yep.
Still,
That pick was taken by you. I'm not going to lie. However, I can go in Safari, open up Instagram, and then DM you and ask you if I could call you right now. Just
Shut
saying.
up. That's just so much more work. Your point makes no
Ari,
sense.
what's yours? Ari, what's yours?
I think I'm the only one who I have the most wide range, I think, of the picks. I covered
agree.
multiple bases, which other people I think failed to do here. You know, I had a lot of roles to fill and I filled them. You know, we needed to come off this offseason strong. So I came first pick and took the App Store. You can access any app from that App Store. Then I covered a game. No one took a game. You know, one of the most common uses for a phone is games these days. You know, I'm hitting the children audience. I'm hitting the teenage audience. I'm hitting everybody, man. I'm taking Pokemon Go, one of the most notorious mobile games of all time, bringing the community together.
Wow, the
exercising,
overhype on that is crazy.
You know, and then with my final pick, I took Instagram, arguably the most dominant and prominent social media of all time. And any other social media that comes up in the future will just come on Instagram anyway.
Can I say,
I touched the most bases.
I have one issue. I have one issue with your first pick. Despite the fact that everyone believes it to be a great pick, hear me out. If you're limited to your 3 apps, App Store is not going to do anything for you. You can browse all the apps you want. You're never going to get them. It's like window
Not only
shopping.
that,
It's like
in terms
window
of-
shopping.
No, think about your
Valid point.
phone, right? Think about your phone.
But how are you going to get any of your
No,
apps
but listen.
without the
No,
app?
no,
Oh,
listen,
hear me out. Safari, settings, Instagram, FaceTime.
Oh,
Yes,
native.
good point.
Not-
Good point.
Not
Very
only
good
that,
point.
I think when you buy a phone, the first use of a phone is usability and like function, and then the second is like entertainment, which is like Instagram and all that, right? And so with that being said, I think Nish is the best because he chose 3 of the apps that are first ingrained in your phone when you get it. You don't even have to download it. And number 2, it's the most usable and it's the most like functionality wise the best for your phone.
I think he has the most like fundamentalistic players, but I think I have the most explosive
I
players. in
think
this
Rishi
game. I
wins
think I have
that.
that superstar team, bro.
Yeah.
I think I have the people that are gathering the most fans. You know, TikTok is gonna be the one that's TikTok's gonna want to make fans come to the game. You know what I'm saying? So like I think this is what's gonna make the money, and I really think that if we were to go head to head, I think my team would win.
I unfortunately have to disagree. I mean,
Obviously, you disagree.
Yeah, your team just simply wouldn't make it. You wouldn't be able to get onto the internet to like go on TikTok. It just wouldn't be possible.
I think Nishk is a really good early round player here. You know, he sticks to basics, sticks to the fundamentals, but when it goes down to the trenches, he's not going to have that oomph to push him all the way through there. You know,
Exactly.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
hear me
Your
out.
fundamentals
He's
take you only so far.
fundamentals and
Man.
nothing
Hey.
past that.
Hey, you can run as many crazy plays as you want, but if you can't throw the ball, you can't throw the ball.
But the thing is, we can throw the ball, but that's all
With
you
what?
can do.
With what? Well,
Can you not
I
communicate
disagree.
through Instagram?
Settings?
Wait, hold up. I still have 2 native apps, just like you do.
Exactly.
Messages.
Sure.
Messages,
I agree.
camera. I still have my fundamentalistic players, but I also have the explosive players
If
on
we
top,
take-
and that's the only reason I think I have an edge over you.
I agree.
All right, wait,
I
guys,
think
I
guys.
think we gotta
I
wrap
think
this
it's good.
up.
We gotta
I think
wrap
I'll
this
just say to close this out. I think Rishi's only drawback is that he has two forms of communication. You know, you have TikTok, which could be, I know it's not his primary role, but it is a form of communication. You have some overlap there. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's a very small overlap, but I think it's just worth pointing out. I think Rishi wins that.
With that debate, I think we should turn to the actual draft that happened this past weekend, because there was a lot of debate on who won that draft. There was a lot of debate on who flunked that draft, and it's time we settle it with our discussion today. So, guys, why did the Eagles get so good this
Wow, dude.
The
I don't even
Eagles
How did that
know.
happen?
I actually don't even know.
So annoying.
I actually don't even know. Wow. Dude, it's just like they're basically trading scraps for like all-star players. Like, dude, their defensive line is consisting of some of the best edge rushers and defensive linemen we've seen in this era. Fletcher Cox, you have what's
Who's
his
old,
name?
but
Who's old but is still functional, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who's their edge rusher?
Derek Barnett.
Derek Barnett
Oh.
is one of their edge rushers. And then Nolan Smith, I feel like he might move to, it's Nolan Smith, right? I think he might move to outside linebacker. I don't think
He is.
I think he could make a switch to outside
They'll change their
linebacker.
system. They'll change their
Yeah,
system.
most likely to be able to accustom them all, but they just have too many options. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
like
that Georgia pipeline goes crazy, bro.
it's crazy.
They
But here's the
have
thing.
they're just recreating Georgia at this point, man.
They are. But think about it. The only O-line that can stop their defensive line is their own O-line. They have one of the best O-lines in the NFL as well, which is like just I don't even know what to say. On top of that, they got DeAndre Swift, have one of the most powerful offenses
Yep,
and one of the most powerful defenses.
Yep.
Have a good secondary, James Bradbury, Darius Slay. Like, how the hell are you supposed to stop the Philadelphia Eagles?
You can't. And I think the run game was their one like somewhat weak point going into this. You know, I think that they were this last season a run first team, but I think it was getting kind of weak towards the end there. But now you get DeAndre Swift.
Oh my god!
You get DeAndre Swift.
No, but I think the thing with them is like this is what they do every year. Since this year they kind of went OP, because what they do every single year is they draft a defensive tackle or defensive lineman because they know Brandon Graham is getting old, who I think left now, or stayed. I actually don't know. And then
I think
Fletcher
he's still
Cox, he's still there.
I
Thing
think
is, they're always drafting these people because they're trying to like they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have Fletcher Cox retiring in a couple years. Graham's gonna retire in a couple years. So you have Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Derek Barnett, and Jalen Carter. Did I say that already? No,
Yeah.
right? No. So they have this huge like defensive line. And on top of that, they built their team inside out, right? I remember when free agency, they were losing all these pieces. I was like, they're gonna be so ass this year. In the draft, they're literally one of the best scouting teams, which is why they're able to perennially be in the playoffs, because they're constantly using inexpensive ways to make their team better, which I think is the beauty of the draft. That's the way Seahawks were able to get to 2 Super Bowls, right? That's the way Eagles, Lions currently, right? Giants, hopefully. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it's crazy how that works.
I just also want to say this is all because of the trades they make last season, man. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gotten Jalen Carter. The fact that they had, what was it, the 10th pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
11.
11.
The 10th, yeah, and they traded one up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that they got the 11th pick and were able to trade up for the 10th, coming off as the runner-ups in the Super Bowl, it's just insane, man. Like, and also, I just want to say, man, watching that draft made me hate the Lions so much, man. The Lions are just the Lions
I don't
pissed me
know.
off a lot here.
They
But
pissed me off
but
too.
it
They really
made more
pissed me off.
sense after the DeAndre Swift trade. But drafting Bilal that early, man, Bijan that early, that made
No, they didn't. No.
It was not. It was not. It was the
Gibbs.
Alabama
It was
guy.
Gibbs. It was
It
Gibbs.
was Jameer Gibbs.
Bijan Robinson went to the Falcons.
sorry.
But
Sorry,
I
yes.
agree.
Yeah.
But still, drafting a running back when you had DeAndre Swift, that pissed me off. Now it makes a little bit more sense.
It still
Still.
doesn't, bro. It still doesn't, because
It
I
doesn't
know.
make
Swift-
sense. It
Swift
He
doesn't
was
make
not
so
going to
good.
go.
Swift was so good. They got rid of Jamal Williams,
But
right?
injury prone.
Yeah.
Injury prone. Remember?
But
Not
bro,
really. It was just last
he's
season.
not. It's not
no,
even. No.
the season before that. I had him in
But bro,
fantasy the
wait,
last
well,
two
hold up.
seasons.
He had 4. Every year he got like injured for like 4 to 5 weeks. But bro, they had Jamal Williams, who they also let walk, right? I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
they could have used that first round pick on like someone useful. Their team's not OP. They're not. They have holes. They have
Lot
cornerback
of
flaws.
holes.
Okuda did not pan out the way they wanted him to. They have maybe another weapon for Jared Goff. We're the receivers right now.
Yeah.
DJ
Their receivers are good.
DJ Chark, Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Oh,
and then
they have
and then
Amon-Ra
the rookie from
What they
last
really
year,
need to
yeah.
improve is their defense and their
Their
tight end
cornerbacks,
Yeah.
game right there.
cornerbacks. Their second.
Why did they not take Gonzalez? The whole
They should've.
draft, I was
Yeah.
sitting there with my friend
should've.
saying at every single pick, they're taking Gonzalez. They're taking Gonzalez. They're taking
I thought that
Gonzalez.
too.
And he kept falling. What happened?
Here's the thing. I feel like even if they didn't draft Jahmyr Gibbs, I feel like he could have fallen to them in the second round. Or they could have traded up in the
Exactly.
second round to get him.
Exactly.
They should have focused on defense. They maybe should have even just taken Christian Gonzalez, but thank God they didn't because the New England Patriots just upgraded their secondary. Just, wow, dude.
You guys got another
every-
Stephon Gilmore. You guys got another Stephon.
I know, but here's the thing. We needed this player because
Yeah, you
now every divisional round QB that we play, we're gonna be playing Aaron Rodgers. We're gonna be playing Josh Allen.
Not this again, bro. Not this, bro.
We're gonna be playing these crazy ass quarterbacks, and with our secondary from last year, we would not have lasted.
Oh, wait, but
now,
I mean, I don't think they need him, because like Mac with Jones is like clearly better than all of them, right? So like,
I'm talking about the defense. Like our cornerbacks had flaws. We had no depth last year.
right.
We had nothing. But now we have the Jones squad. We have Marcus Jones. We have Jonathan Jones, and who's the other Jones? Jack Jones, right? The Jack
Yeah.
Jones, the rookie from last year. We have the Jones squad, and then we got Gonzalez, and then we got Duggar at free safety,
Great, bro.
and we got. Bro, wait, we have a good secondary now. You guys know that, right? Our secondary has increased.
All right,
We have we have a better chance now than we did before. Regardless, they still probably going to absolutely like destroy us front and backwards, but like now we have a fighting chance. So
I think the Giants. I'm just happy, at least with the Giants for us, Ari, is like
Yeah.
the players we're
We had a good draft.
taking.
We had a good draft.
Not only that, the players we're taking the last 2 years is players that the fans want and the team needs. Right? We needed
Exactly.
a fast cornerback. Aside from Adoree Jackson, we needed
And we
dude,
got that. First
Jalen
round.
Hyatt in the third round. He was supposed to be
Yeah.
projected to go with
That was
Mingo in the second round,
great.
bro.
I could not believe
Like,
he fell that far
Great
down.
pick.
Yeah. And then who did we take in the second round? We took
We
a
took a
center.
center. Yeah,
Bro,
we need a
we
center
have-
back. We don't even have a center on our roster
No,
before
not
that.
only
right?
that, he's all American. He's cracked,
Yeah.
bro. We're solidified on left tackle, left guard, center, and right tackle. Literally one more guard, and we're chilling. Like our
Yep.
line is as good as the Cowboys back in like 2015-16. Like,
Exactly. I'm
and-
loving the moves the Giants have been making these last 2 years,
Yeah.
man. We made some great moves in the offseason. We got Daniel Jones some help, Now we got also a new receiver. Good, amazing corner on defense, man. Our defense is getting better.
He's an athletic freak.
Yeah. This is
Yes.
looking good for the Giants, man. I think we had a very solid draft. Nothing too insane, but we filled the roles we needed to fill.
And we got that cracked linebacker in free agency out of the Colts. So I think we're gonna be good.
And we got Darren Waller at tight end, man.
One
Yeah.
question though. Like what do you guys think was the most questionable pick?
The Lions taking
Okay.
the running back that early.
Okay.
Because
How about
at
you
least at
guys?
the time, because at that time it was like
I
You
know
already-
even
'cause
I
at
think
that
even
time- no,
now,
no, 'cause,
even
like-
now I think it's questionable.
no. Now it makes somewhat more sense, but it's still not a good pick because you
It's
could have
not a
taken
good
way later. Like
Yeah.
I was so shocked because I'm thinking you have DeAndre Swift and you have David Montgomery at RB2. That's a insane combo.
They picked up David Montgomery?
Yeah. That's what I'm
Holy
saying. Like that is an insane 1-2 punch to have there. And so when I heard they're drafting another running back, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
They
Like-
might have tried to solve some like salary cap issue or something, but I still
He's
think
a
the
rookie
most-
on his rookie deal, bro.
no with DeAndre Swift.
He's on his
like,
rookie deal.
Yeah.
DeAndre Swift's on his rookie deal.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
pretty new. Yeah.
3 years into the league, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
that's a
is.
rookie deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I still think one of the most questionable picks was I think at pick number 4, Bijan Robinson, like drafting a
Eight,
running back.
8.
Oh, it was pick 8. Okay, fine. But regardless, drafting a running back in the top 10, I thought was most questionable. Even after you saw Tyler Algier and Cordell Patterson have a pretty good season last year, I think you have to rely on those guys. Like Tyler Algier is a
I think so,
very
too.
good running back. He's a strong running back. I think just Bijan Robinson was an unnecessary pick. They had so many other positions that they needed to improve on, and they just didn't do that.
I think running
But-
back is becoming more and more like so common. Like it's so
Yeah.
you're so replaceable.
There's one team we do have to talk about though. The Seattle Seahawks came with two of the most outstanding players in this draft.
Wide receiver.
Wow.
Bro.
What a draft.
Oh
Jackson
my
Smith
God.
Najigba, bro. And Witherspoon from
I
IU,
can't
by the
believe
way.
this.
Yeah.
Witherspoon.
was
Witherspoon and
Witherspoon.
JSN,
Oh,
man.
Witherspoon.
They just robbed the Broncos, man.
They robbed them completely. They robbed it. I could not believe their draft. I thought that was like one of the best drafts I've seen from round one.
You all good, man?
All good.
Wait, okay. But on top of that, there's something else that we need to discuss. What do you guys think about the quarterbacks picked in the top 5? We have 3 quarterbacks.
That was crazy.
We have Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Right?
I think the order they went in, complete sense. It made sense.
Okay.
But I felt so bad for Will Levis, man. He was the only
No, I
one left
didn't.
in that room, man. He was expected to go first round easily, and just nobody took him.
No,
you know?
I
That's
don't,
crazy.
because you guys watch Draft Day back in the day.
Oh, you know what we did? One of my friends
Yes.
here has a tradition where he watches draft day right up until the commissioner
I do that too.
times it. And so we did that
wait,
for
not
the
like
draft
that.
this time. And so we
Really?
timed it. So right when he says the draft's open, the draft started. But the fucking Goodell took so long and came out late. We timed it for 8:00 and he didn't come out, man.
Yeah, no, but so that was one of my favorite movies, right? Because back
I watched that movie.
that was so good. So that you remember Callahan, right?
Bo Callahan. Inflated
So-
draft stock.
So no, not even
All because he
inflated.
didn't
It's
have
like,
friends.
yeah, but like that's Will Levis, and I'm not even kidding. No, I'm not even kidding. Like that's
it is Will
reports. Like
Levis.
his reports are that no one liked him. He liked himself, and that's about it. He was not a team player, and all these are reports coming out, and no team's gonna touch that, right? Like especially in the first round, which is why he slid so far, which makes complete sense. Back to the questionable thing. One questionable pick I thought initially was Anthony Richardson at 4, because
Really?
yeah, I'll tell you why. Because he physically is pro ready. He's not a good quarterback right now. He
But the
can't.
Colts need a
Not
quarterback
that,
very
bro.
badly. I think the Colts made a great.
I do
I
too,
was
but-
happy the Colts took him and not Levis because I thought Levis is more of a Colts quarterback.
I see that.
So I was surprised they took
no,
Richardson,
but my
you know?
thing, yeah, I see
But
that
it's the
too, but
right
my-
move. They should have taken him.
I don't think so. Just because if you look at him play, he's still like a college player. Like he's not good enough to play at the pro level. Like he's
Obviously.
always no, bro. Like think about what I'm saying. Like
you don't know that, man.
His instinct is first to run, then to throw. And like, dude, when everyone's like, "Oh, he can throw," look at his pro day, bro. Pro days don't mean shit. Pro days mean absolutely nothing. Every scout will tell you pro days don't mean anything because it's set up by the players, bro. They have their own receivers, own routes, and their own field, throwing random throws. All that doesn't matter, right? And luckily, though, after I read some more reports, it said that Anthony Richardson is in a system that fits him well, which I think will
It
bode
is.
well for him into the future. Only thing is the owner, Jim Irsay, is like he's starting right away, which I don't think is a good look for him. I think he should be mentored at least 3 to 4 games and have an easy transition in because you want to take your time with the rookie quarterback. You don't want to waste their talent.
Problem is
And-
you
But
don't
they're
have
gonna play
you don't have
Gardner
a pro-
Minshew?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You don't
but
have like an
Minshew,
all-star
like, what?
quarterback sitting.
You don't
there
need
train
to.
him up,
You don't
know,
need
like-
to.
You have to understand this though, Prem. You have to understand this, right? He is a Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts type player. And guess who their new head coach is currently right now? Shane Steichen, I'm pretty sure that's what his name is. The same guy that mentored Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia when Jalen Hurts was just getting good. Remember, it still took Jalen Hurts a year to develop into the player he is today. So we might see Richardson run like that, like the RPOs a lot, where he's going to be
Yeah.
running a lot. But the Colts offense itself was struggling last year to move the ball. And I think having Richardson and his ability to run will just elevate
I
their
think so.
offense and then elevate their ability to pass. Because, man, he has a bazooka of an arm. And Michael
Yeah.
Pittman loves his deep
Yep,
routes.
yep.
So, and who's other fast guy they have? I don't remember his name, but they have this really, really fast guy, a really fast receiver on their offense. I think that Colts offense.
Wait,
will be
real
elevated.
quick, who were the rookie quarterbacks last year?
Last year?
Yeah,
Last year was what was
Last year wasn't a good quarterback draft. I don't even remember.
I think it was.
No. I'm pretty sure it was like a really bad draft last year for quarterbacks. Because this year was the hype quarterback draft.
2022.
Oh, maybe.
I'm pretty sure last year was a really dry
Yeah,
quarterback
I think
draft.
you're right.
I don't
even
think
quarterback was taken number
there's a
one
single
overall.
starting rookie quarterback.
No, there definitely was.
No.
Wait, someone just. I'm kind of like.
I'm gonna look right now. Actually, all right. So it was first pick was Trayvon Walker.
You're
It
right,
was
right.
Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Stingley, Sauce Gardner,
Oh
Kayvon
shit.
Thibodeau. There was no quarterback.
No
chosen
quarterbacks.
until the 20th pick, which was Kenny Pickett.
Oh right, right. It
Oh,
was
Kenny
that guy.
Pickett, right? Yeah.
And then after that, there was no quarterback chosen until this is a law.
Well, yeah, okay. I get the point.
Purdy?
I get
Until
Yeah.
until
Purdy,
Desmond
no,
Ritter pick
No,
74.
he was picked.
Wasn't that?
Purdy was like.
Purdy was round
irrelevant.
7. He was round 7.
Yeah, Purdy was round
It's
7. So
irrelevant.
pick 74 was the next quarterback.
Hmm.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a big.
But
It's a very
I mean,
big
at the end of the day,
difference.
as Les Snead once said, "Fuck them picks, trade the picks, get good players. That's how you win a Super Bowl with the Rams." But with that being said, Ari, we have a little surprise for you today. It's your birthday, guys. Guys, it's Ari Nair's birthday. He's turning 2
We'll
years
wrap
old,
it up.
right?
Wrap it
Yeah,
up.
two. No, 3.
3. My
How
bad.
many? This many? How many? This many?
This many.
Oh, okay.
So what? What? Okay. So 3. 3. Okay.
Hey.
So yeah, he's actually turning 19 years old. Before we have our little surprise, which is our famous 5 list for today, anyone want to say something about Ari real quick without sucking him off a little too much?
I think there's a lot to be said, man. This is
That's
like
a lot.
Art is like one of like the hardest working people we know. He cares so much about what he does, and he cares so much about the people around him. And he's just been an outstanding friend to all of us. And honestly, we just can't thank you enough. Ari, I'm so glad you're in all of our lives. And like,
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Why
are you
beating?
Why are you beating your chest, bro?
Bro, Prem fully made.
I was trying to be nice, bro. I'll say something
No,
so
you're right, though.
sweet.
He
That was
he
so
just turned into a
sweet.
gorilla after that.
Yeah.
No, but low key. From the days of Lil Tubbs to now,
All times.
goated man, Ari, goated man, absolute goat.
Nice. That's
Use wow. Hey, chill with that. If I start saying too much, you're gonna start making some. I don't want to do it because it's gonna get clipped. I don't want to do it myself.
he's paranoid. All right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
wait. No, I was saying,
Nah,
yeah,
Prem, don't speak. Don't speak, Prem. No, don't speak, bro.
dude. I don't even
Stop.
know when I don't even know when I met you. Or I think it was around 8th grade, maybe 7th grade.
I
Some
think
point
it
in
was
there.
6th grade tag.
Oh, 6th grade
Yeah,
tag,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Dumb
that makes
tag.
Is
sense.
that when you had the bowl cut? Did you have the bowl cut, Nish, back then?
No, I think I
Yeah,
had a
no. By
mop
then
back
you
then.
had your.
I had like
mop.
I had a Justin Bieber
Yeah.
mop, dude. Like
the
literally.
mop.
All right. Do you remember Mr. Pilato's class?
Oh,
in
of course
6th
I remember
grade?
Mr. Pilato's class, man.
It
You remember
was
Senor
good.
Wiener, man?
Oh my god.
What?
100% remember.
That was
You
his
don't
name.
remember
Senor
Senor
That was
Wiener?
his name.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
If you'd come a
Yeah.
year or two earlier, you would have met him.
Yeah.
He was
But-
the only guy Spanish professor, and he was the only good one too. Let's be honest.
What a beast, man! I loved Mr. I love Senor Wiener, man.
Okay.
yeah.
With that, my tribute is this famous 5 list. Ari, hope you like it.
I just want to say thanks a lot for saying that, man. That was really sweet, man.
Yeah, of course, Ari. You're welcome, Prem. Right, Prem?
Yes.
Right, Prem? We're
Oh
all
my
welcome.
god.
Okay.
Bro.
Can you guys see me or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't see you, so
All
let's
You
get
should be
this
able to see
on.
us.
I don't know.
What
No.
the?
Okay, whatever.
Whoa,
Wait.
whoa, whoa,
Whoa!
whoa.
What was that?
Oh,
That was my prep. Okay.
It's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. Top
Broke out
5
that circuit board.
Ari moments.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pop it up,
Let's
boys.
get this going. At number 5, we have Office Memory. Okay. This motherfucker right here can recite almost every single episode from The Office. I give him one clip, one dialogue, and he knows what episode that clip was from. It's uncanny. Okay. This guy, I asked him this one question about the booze cruise, right? Ari, what episode is that? fail me
Season
now.
2, episode. I'm gonna say
14.
mine was email. Hold on, wait. Okay, 9 was email surveillance. I feel like it might be 11, or 11 might be the fight. It's going to be around there. It's going to be like between 7 and 11. I'm going to say season 2, episode 11.
Let's check.
Wow.
He's right. He's right.
Is it actually?
That's
Yes.
actually wow.
That's what I
Oh my
point.
God.
That's why this is number 5, because this guy
What?
does not miss. Okay. Moving on to number 4. Moderator for famous chili games. Okay. As
Wait.
much as I hated putting this on this list, I had to, because this guy not only creates most of the games that we play, okay, but is ass at moderating. Okay. He's so bad that I had to put this on this list. Okay. And yes, I'm the one putting it on my list because I
Wait,
know
but-
he only rigs it against me. Yes, Nick. What?
This is a top 5 Ari moments. The moderator for the famous chili games is Mr. Steve
Ari.
Steve Hari, man. Yeah.
Ari.
Steve
Not
Hari.
Ari.
man.
You want a belt?
That was only
bro?
for one,
I'll give
bro.
you a belt. I'll give you a belt.
Oh, yo, relax.
What the hell? You say
You're doing a lot of weird stuff, man. Like,
But Ari, that's what happens with Nish when you interrupt me. Ari,
Sorry, man.
Ari, this is not revenge. This is a highlight. Okay, but just know more revenge will be coming in the future. Next, we have Athletic Ari. Okay, this is what I mean by Athletic Ari. We went to New York over the summer. Okay, we went to, I think it was like somewhere in Soho, and we went to these blacktop courts, right? And we played with the police, or like the police like gave us balls to play with, right? And Ari was a rebounding god that day. I still remember every single time the ball would come out off of the rim, he would be there. Okay, his defense uncanny, all 180 pounds of him. Okay, bro was jacked.
what the fuck? You think I'm
Wait,
180?
160 pounds of all 160 pounds of him. Okay, literally on everybody. Okay, trying his hardest, breaking a sweat. Okay, this guy was so athletic, even though he cannot shoot for shit. And then at the end, I think you almost made a shot, right, Ari? I think you almost made a shot, right, Ari? Correct me if I'm
Almost,
wrong.
yeah.
Almost, so close.
almost.
But that would have been a cherry on top, because that was athletic Ari at its peak.
Lockdown Ari.
Lockdown Ari. At number 2, we have a helping hand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This isn't more of a moment, but more of a tribute to our friend Ari. Okay. Anytime I needed anything at all in high school, he was there for me. Okay. Anytime any of us needed help with anything, he was there for us. He would not let us copy
Rishi,
his work.
Rishi, wait, hold on. Sorry, Prem, to interrupt. Rishi, you know Prem can't see you, right? So you're just doing that for like,
You're just doing that for it to get clipped. You were
I think I'm
solely
pretty
just doing
good.
that to get clipped.
He didn't let us copy his work, which I still hold against him, but he always took time out of his day, no matter how busy it was, no matter how much sleep he would lose, to help us understand certain concepts. And that is what Ari is as a person. He's someone who's willing to go out of his way to help other people, even if it means having extra eye bags the next morning. Okay. And Ari,
Big time.
I would just like to say from the bottom of my heart that thank you for always being the helping hand that all of us need. And with number 1, I have to do this because our famous chili podcast is named after it. Okay. Dressing up as Kevin. Okay. This was by far Ari's best, funniest, most wholesome moment in high school. Okay. This guy professed his love for The Office when we had our stats project. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Dressed up as a sumo wrestler, essentially, mimicking Kevin Malone. Okay. And had a mask on his face with 3 holes, 1 for his mouth and 2 for his nostrils to be breathing in a humid, rainy day. And
Eyes.
even though we didn't get number 1, even though we didn't get and eyes, sorry. And even though we didn't get number 1 for the ticket because it was rigged, okay?
So
believe it
rigged.
was rigged.
So rigged.
Even if we didn't, I think everyone loved that costume that Ari had, and it was gonna go down as one of the best stats projects in Mr. Ruck's class. Okay.
100%. I can't
But-
believe we didn't win.
At
that.
Monroe Township High School.
At
Easily.
Monroe Township High School.
Easily.
And Ari, I don't know if you still have the costume,
Of
but
course, man.
Of course you do.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
and that is number 1 for that reason, but also because that was the origination that whole project was the bond that we all created to come up with this podcast, and it couldn't have been done without Ari dressing up as Kevin.
Hey,
And-
with that number one and Romeo and Juliet popping up onto the screen, I just want to show a quick few pictures of times where Ari was Mr. Ari.
Rishi, what type of form is that, bro? Come on.
Yeah, Prem, show him how it's done, man. show him how it's done.
Well,
Also, thank you a lot, Prem. That's really sweet, man.
I got you, bro.
Man.
so
No one better have any problems with that list, bro.
Oh yeah, I never got to refute the list.
A plus all around.
I will say the moderator one is a little iffy, man. I think I'm a pretty good moderator.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not even the moderator. It's Steve Harvey, bro.
Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey. Yeah, that's why I like
Stop
that
taking
one.
Steve Harvey's credit. Stop taking his credit.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful, honestly. But I wanted to first show a couple of pictures that I have of Ari that we've accumulated. I can't find all of them because I just can't find all of them.
Oh my god.
That was like
Kevin.
dressing up as Kevin.
However, this is him dressing up as Kevin. As you can see, as Prem talked about the 2 eye holes, you can
That's
barely
all.
even
I
see
didn't even
him.
have breathing holes. I just had
No, yeah,
eyes.
there was nothing. It was just 2 eye holes. That's
That's his eye.
That's his eyes. That's his stomach.
Why are you
Not
zooming
Ari's,
in on
not-
that, bro?
Not Ari's, but
The
his
costume.
costumes, yeah. And then also here, again, not the widest range of pictures, but a few that I would love to share. We'll just go through some of these. All right. Well, first of all,
Wait, 4 of them are from the same day, bro.
Yeah.
I'm aware. Hey, it took some time looking for these, and I could only find so many. However, 2 of them are the same, by the way, because there's a 9-pick collage, and I had to repeat 2 of them. But I honestly should have repeated this one.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, it doesn't
That's
even
all
let me.
true.
It doesn't let me zoom
Oh,
in.
is that from our tag fair?
This is
Oh,
from
yeah.
the tag
Oh
fair.
my god.
That's little toes right there.
That's our Sal, dude. That's our Sal.
That's our
That's our Sal throwing up the 4s, bro.
For some reason, he's always throwing up gang signs. There's gang signs. There's more gang signs. However, I don't know. I think this is a great, again, more of
I think
More
the most
signs.
iconic-
More signs.
more,
Bro, where is that, bro?
this is at Gore's house. This is at Gore's house.
Bro, my stash was so thick. Holy shit.
That's a wholesome picture.
I think the most iconic one is of him drinking boxed water, bro.
Dude, honestly, I love
That
that picture. That's actually a really cool picture.
That was in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in New York.
I remember that.
Dude,
now.
what a rip off that water was, though, man.
I
It's so-
know,
It was like
bro.
one
$5
bottle.
or
Really,
something,
bro.
right? It was so
Yeah.
expensive. So expensive.
But yeah, Ari.
I also want
wanna-
to.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
go,
I just want to say
sure, go.
one more quick thing. When I went on my Google Photos, the first thing that I found about Ari was not actually Ari, but instead Ari dressed up as Kevin Malone, and then a bunch of all of our famous chili TikToks with just
show
Kevin
the
in the
car.
corner.
Oh,
Yeah, oh.
dude, show the car. Yeah.
This is how they
Oh
drove to my
my
house.
God.
No,
Look
we didn't
how
drive
amazing
like this.
that
Are you
is.
serious?
We didn't
I'm
drive
kidding.
like
No, we
this,
drove
bro.
like that. We drove
Yeah,
like
they
that.
drove like this. They cut out 2 eye holes in Kevin's face, and they drove like that.
Dude, do you remember how that was such a fun trip just going to pick that
That
up?
was
Do you remember
such
how
a
much
fun
how
trip.
complicated it was? Like we couldn't find the no
Yeah,
toll
yeah.
route. It was
we
so
could
far
not
away.
find, dude. It was in like the middle of like,
Wait,
middle
remember-
of nowhere, bro. It was like
remember we
this
went
FedEx
to
spot in
Home
the middle of
Depot?
nowhere.
And me and Nish were water wars or
Oh
something.
my
Oh my
god.
god.
Dude, remember we got him on like the Ring camera, like from
Yeah.
Rishi's garage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Oh.
bro.
I might still have that video, but this is a picture of our giant poster that we
That's so
made
sick.
that ended up going on a canvas.
With the
But
butterfly
yeah.
doors on my Hyundai Ioniq, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being said, Ari, hope you had a great birthday. I know you're not at home, but when you come home, we expect
A big celebration.
A big celebration.
party. We expect a big party. Okay, with a lot of alcohol and a lot of other substances.
We do
Okay.
not condone.
We do
any
not condone
alcohol.
any of
We don't-
that.
we
Come on,
don't
Prem.
under
What the
20.
hell?
The views of Prem do not reflect the.
Oh,
right.
Once again, I'd like it to be stated that he is not a shareholder of this company.
I knew you were
He
gonna
does
say
not
that. I knew you
represent
were gonna
our
say that.
company,
I don't know how
so-
we still let this kid on here.
But
Not even a shareholder.
with that
No,
being
but-
said, thank you, Ari, for especially with this podcast, always pushing us, always making us stay on top of things. So thank you so
Dude,
much.
Ari
And
carries
thanks for
this
being
podcast.
Thanks for being a great friend, Ari. It really means a lot.
Thank you guys, man. I
It
really
really
appreciate you
does.
guys doing this. You guys are great friends, man.
Dude,
Of course, man.
honestly, genius man, great looking dude, biggest biceps in the world.
Flex on him real
Flex
quick.
on him on your
For the
Your
one
birthday,
time, for the
it's
one
your
time, for the one
birthday.
time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Dude,
Oh shit!
there's literally no words that can describe Ari.
Yeah.
He's
Except
a
sexy.
specimen of a man.
He
He should have his own word in the dictionary.
Dude, honestly, one of our best friends all of high school. Great
He's
knowing
nuts.
you. And I'm so glad that we have this podcast.
Great
now.
knowing you. He's not gonna know you.
I literally followed it up with it's so great we have this podcast.
All right.
It's not
well,
it was
Ari,
great knowing you. And
it's
it's
your
gonna be
birthday.
great knowing you in the future too,
shut up,
Ari.
Nish. Ari, it's your birthday. You want to do the honors of closing it out?
Yeah, man. It was a great episode, man. Once again, thank you guys for doing this. You guys are the best friends I can have, man. No one else in the world would do this, man. This is so
Me too,
nice to you
man.
guys. Like, I really can't say how much I appreciate you guys, man. But yeah, it's a great episode. Don't forget to follow us on all platforms, man, at Famous Chili Pod. Check out our Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We see you next time. Peace.
Comment happy birthday, Ari, on every single one of our
Happy
posts this
birthday.
week. Make sure to do that. Peace out.
Show him some love.
See you.
Peace.